Welcome back to Returns. It's time for part 2 of our fundamental observation vertical. Welcome back, everybody. Today we have the next 3 beers in our vertical: 2019, 2018, and 2017. I'm very excited to get to it and hoping that there is still some vanilla, some brownie batter, all the things that fundamental observation is known for.
Brownie batter? No, I don't get that. You're all wrong.
We found last time that the newest version was the best so far, 2023. So hopefully today we find some diamonds in the rough here.
Yeah, I think I remember liking 2019 when we did fundamental coordinates with Rafa.
That's true. You can check that out over there. Those had a lot of vanillas in it. That whole batch was based off of 2019. The oldest one we have is 2017 here. I believe, they had the old description on these bottles, so I'm going to go ahead and read it. Look closely, you've just discovered an imperial stout full of vanilla's fundamental flavor. This beer was aged in 4 different types of bourbon barrels with heaping pounds of Madagascar vanilla beans. Sit back, relax, and observe the world around you. End transmission. Food pairings: port salut, venison, and caramel flan. I know 2 of those things, and maybe port salut is a port wine, so that would mean I know all 3 things. The 2017 version is 13.6% alcohol. The 2018 version is 13.2% alcohol. And 2019 is 13.55% alcohol. So in between sort of where we were last time, 2023 was 13%. The other 2 were like at 14 plus. Maybe 13%-ish is kind of where it needs to be.
Maybe.
I'm very excited, so that's enough talking. Let's get to drinking. All right, let's get these beers cracked and poured.
I like the color on here. The turquoisey.
It kind of changed in the newest one. It's a darker turquoise now, I feel like.
It says cellar and save. So they're not concerned about the vanilla.
No, these beers are definitely marked for cellaring. Fundamental observation. People cellar it and do verticals like we are right now. I'm really hoping we get a lot more vanilla today. I'm missing that custardiness.
Custard?
Yeah, vanilla custard.
I don't get these things that people say, oh, brownie batter, oh, custard. It's just vanilla and beer. I don't have the palate of a brew mature. Just a brew mature amateur.
Alright, the beers are poured. Let's go 2019 to the nose. This is kind of what I remember from all the fundamental coordinates we did. A little bit of vanilla there.
Yeah, I still get a little bit of leather too, but not as bad as 2020 was.
2021 too.
2021
I actually
also.
get quite a bit of vanilla on this.
Yeah, same.
They're still chilled. I let them sit out a little bit before we started filming so they can start warming up here and there.
Yeah, this smells really good.
This smells, delicious. I mean, compared to 2021 and 2020, this one smells way better.
Yeah, it smells like frosty vanilla.
Okay, let's go on to 2018. Different.
This smells like 2020. I don't...
2018.
It's really leathery, I feel like.
You know what? To be honest with you, I don't get a lot of leather in this.
What does it smell like for you?
Like sweet cereal.
Wow.
I think I'm getting a little bit of the vanilla in there. But to me, it's reminding me of like sugary milk.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
To each their own. Let's move on to 2017, our oldest fundamental observation. Another different nose.
Oh. I think the first whiff of all of these, I'm getting that gross leather smell, but then
The air kind of hits it. Your nose and changes it.
I just stick my nose in there real deep and then changes. You get a little like mapley,
Oh,
oddly.
there's like a... Yeah, I guess for me, I get a lot of alcohol in this one for some reason. And then I get a little bit of like, probably like molasses or like you said, maple type of smell. Very interesting. These are all 3 different noses to me, which is exciting because maybe it'll be 3 different tastes. Let's start with 2019.
Oh yeah,
2019 was a good year.
it smells like it tastes like the Anaheim Ducks skating rink smells like. Yo, you've never been there before. Weren't you a Boy Scout? Oh, I guess Boy Scouts don't go skating. Girl Scouts do.
This beer's good. I mean, it's still got a little bit of barrel to it, a little bit of alcohol heat in a good way, and I get vanilla still a lot in this stout.
I do too. I get vanilla still. I don't get as much barrel heat as you do, but I like it a lot. It tastes like frosty vanilla.
The fun thing about 2019 was this is the first year that I ever had a fundamental observation. Rafa and I went to Bottle Logic before we even started the channel and got ourselves a flight, and fundamental observation was on there because it was super hyped up by my friends, and it did not disappoint. And 2019 is not disappointing right now.
Do you remember how it tasted on tap? Did it taste different?
I mean, I can't remember it clearly, especially not after just tasting it right now. I would like to think it had even more vanilla back then, because I remember just being blown away by the flavor. But it was also my first time ever being to Bottle Logic that day.
Lots of new sights and sounds and smells.
But that's good. Doesn't have some of the chocolate notes that I was getting in, I believe it was 2023 last time. But a lot of vanilla here. Really good, really good stout.
Yeah, it's really good. I like it. It doesn't taste as vanilla-y as 2023, but it's still really good.
2018. Let's see how it does on the palate. Wow. Wow that's a smooth beer. Like, compared to 2019, this tastes like it has no alcohol in it.
Yeah, it tastes like nothing. I don't get any flavors in here.
Not nothing. The flavors in this one, they're subdued and a lot of them are gone, I would say. Especially comparing it to 2019. You know what this is? It's a watered down 2019.
Yeah, it tastes like nothing. It tastes like water.
I don't think it tastes like nothing though. I think it tastes like 2019. There's a little bit of vanilla there, but it's just watered down. Like it just tastes like less. Muted, if you will.
I gotta chew it.
It's time for the big chew.
Don't chew it.
Makes it worse?
I get leather. I don't like this one as much as the other ones. It's not as bad as 2020.
No, neither of these two are quite giving me the 2020-2021 vibes. Which is a little sad because you'd like to think they get better over time, but clearly not.
Sometimes you just can't improve upon perfection.
Yeah, they certainly try. They change the recipe every year, I feel like.
So is it really fundamental observation still?
Yes, it is. Here's the bottles to prove it.
No, I don't think so. This doesn't have enough vanilla in it for me to really enjoy it.
I could see that.
It's a fine stout. It's just a stout. There's no adjuncts in it. It's just a stout.
Yeah, I mean, as a fundamental observation, it's not that great. All right, let's move on to the oldest one, 2017.
I get a little bit of maple in there. A little bit of mapley.
You found your maple in there?
Yeah.
This one does have a little, like, more heat than 2018 does for me. Just like I found on the nose. Feel a little bit of yeah, like that sweetness we found, like a molassesy, mapley sweetness, which is really interesting because that's not something we found in any of the others. Once again, I think the flavors are pretty. They're not all muted here. There's maybe a tiny bit of vanilla in there, but it's pretty well gone by now.
Yeah, I don't get much vanilla. I get more maple, like I said, than anything. It's not bad at all. It's just it's not vanilla-y enough for me.
Yeah, that tracks. But it is, I mean, it's 6 years old.
Yeah.
Ideally, if these were bourbon counties, the oldest you'd want to age it is 5 years. But right now, it seems like the sweet spot's maybe up to 4 years with that 2019. But maybe that was just a really, really good batch.
Well, yeah, because 2020 and 2021 really shit the bed.
But 2023 so far tastes great.
Do you remember how 2022 tasted? Did you like that?
I remember it being good.
I don't know. This is, yeah, 2018, 2017 don't have enough vanilla for me. But there's fine beers. They're fine stouts. I like them.
Alright, well, we're going to sip on these a little while longer and then come back with our ratings and final thoughts. And we're back! We've sipped on them. They're a little warmer now, and we're ready to rate them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start in descending order. Mary, 2019. What do you rate the beer?
4.
Only a 4.
Only a 4. It's not as good as 2020.
Oh, really? You don't like it as much as
I mean,
2020?
excuse me. It's not as good as 2023, obviously. There's a decent amount of vanilla. It's just, it's not hitting me in the face like 2023 did.
I don't remember what I gave it when we drank it with Rafa, but I still really like 2019.
Yeah.
To the point where if we were out somewhere and we saw a bottle of 2019, I would buy it still. I'm going to give it a 4.5.
I like it. I'm sure I gave it higher when we reviewed it with Rafa too. But now that I know what 2023 is, I can't give it any higher.
And that's
than a 4.
okay. That's the fun part of doing a vertical. Is individually you maybe by itself you loved 2017 if we cracked it open by itself, but together, having just had the 6 beers we've had, you can now be like, okay, here's how it changed, here's how it's different. What years do I like, what years do I not like? A lot like wine tasting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Moving on, 2018. This was not a favorite of ours.
This was not my favorite. It's not as bad as 2020, but it's only a 3 for me. There's not enough vanilla in there, and there's too much of leather taste.
That might actually be lower than the range of 2020.
No, I give 2020 a 3.
Okay, but this one is a little less than 2023.
No, I like 2020. Yeah, I like 2020 less.
Okay. So this one just edges out 2020, but they're the same rating. Gotcha.
I would give it a 3.1 if I could.
Gotcha. I had strong thoughts about 2021 and 2020. Those ones I honestly really didn't care for a whole lot. This one I do like, and I'm gonna enjoy finishing it. I mean, we enjoyed drinking the other ones before too, but I'm gonna give this a 3.75.
Tastes like pencils.
Moving on, 2017. This one was a little bit of a surprise. It was the oldest one, and held up reasonably well. I think while sipping on it, I found a little bit of vanilla still hiding in there. And Mary, how do you feel about it?
I like it a lot more than 2018, 2020, and 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
I feel the same way.
I don't like it as much as 2019, but it's still really, really good. I think I'd give it a 3.75.
Nice. I concur with you on everything except for the rating. I would give it a 4. 4 out of 5.
Wow, you're nice.
I like it a lot. This has been a lot of fun to do. I've been wanting to do this for years. Here we are, probably 5 years after I thought about wanting to do it in 2019.
Then you would only have 3 beers to do, though.
Takes time to put together a vertical. Like I said, hopefully I had that 2022 review out and you can check that over here. If not, I'm just putting it at nothing. But it was a good time. 2023 though, fresh. Maybe fresh is best.
Maybe. Well, I think you're right. With vanilla, even though they say cellar and save, maybe with certain flavors you just gotta drink them fresh.
And especially the Bottle Logic Stout. I've had some other beers like Black Tuesday or Bourbon County where aged you get a lot of the toffee and caramel. Not getting that a lot here. Maybe it's because it has the vanilla added. Honestly, I'm gonna say maybe age has nothing to do with it. It's the year. I feel like it's very year dependent. 2023, 2019, and 2017 all seemed really good. I would maybe include 2022 in there, but I have not reviewed the footage yet to remember if I liked it or not. I feel like I remember liking it a lot, but it just comes down to year, unfortunately. And if you find a year that you like, you see it in the store, buy it.
Yeah, of course. I think maybe I agree with you on that because, like you said, 2017 really holds up and it's the oldest, but better than 2020. And 2020 is 3 years younger. Mm-hmm. So. And
I thought 2017 had maybe more vanilla than 2020.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's just they keep changing recipes and brewmasters, so it's not really the same beer anymore. But that's okay. They can keep calling it fundamental observation, but keep changing the recipe, and apparently it's the same beer. Whatever that means. I don't know.
So this year there was the 9th year of fundamental observation. I'm excited for year 10. I'm really hoping we get fundamental theorem.
What's that?
That'll be exciting. Fundamental theorem is the version of fundamental observation that's been aged for 3 years, I believe, in bourbon barrels, and it's like a 20% ABV the last time it came out. A couple of my buddies were able to get a bottle of it. It was like 1 bottle per person way back in 2019. It was the last time they came out with it, which makes sense because that was year number 5. Looking at the side of this. Mm-hmm. So for year 10, let's bring it back. Well, Mary, I'm glad you had a good time doing this. Thank you for helping me get through these beers. We have plenty of these bottles left to go. This has been, like I said, a long time coming for me. I was really happy to finally get to do it.
Yay!
We got a couple more fun videos planned like this eventually. We've got Bourbon County. If you're looking over there at the lineup of Bourbon County that we got to do, just they're based out 2015 to 20. I'm gonna try and get a couple more bottles of those. Complete it, just to complete the range, and then we have the brewery. We've got Week of the Brewery I want to do eventually.
That would be cool.
Which is all their different versions of Black Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be fun. But that's enough blabbering. That's enough talking. Like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe. It all helps us out.
Slam that bell icon
so you can be notified when we upload new videos. But until next time, we're the Brewers, trying every beer from around the world. One sip at a time.